Please welcome the A-Team, Liam Neeson, Bradley Cooper, Charlton Copley, and Quentin Rampage Jackson. We got the cast of the A-Team all night long, so don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Well done, gentlemen. Well done. Well done. Thank you. I'm here with the biggest movie stars in Hollywood, the stars of the A-Team, Liam Neeson, Bradley Cooper, Charlton Copley, and Quentin Rampage Jackson. Oh. Let's run down who everybody plays. Liam, you are?
I play Hannibal Smith. Colonel John Smith.
The Colonel John Smith. Bradley?
I play Face.
Perfect. Charlton, Face.
I played Murdoch, the crazy pilot.
Murdoch is crazy, right?
Yeah.
Unmedicated, just loose, not on a lot of...
Well, it's never been clinically proven whether he's actually crazy or not.
And you are...
I'm BA, but I auditioned for Murdoch, but they was like, nah, you more with BA, so I was like, okay, I'll do it.
But you didn't go, you paid a little bit of a homage to Mr. T, not completely.
You know, you had to come out with the mohawk and stuff like that. You know, I had to try to, you know what I'm saying, not be so much like Mr. T, because I respect the man too much. I don't want him to get mad if I don't do a good job. So, you know, I had to go in with my own little style, you know what I'm saying?
Now, when I saw the movie and you first show up on screen, someone yelled out, "Spray tan."
More than that.
You were in great shape. How did you, I mean, let's show the picture of Bradley. Check this out. How did you, they told me you started to prepare months before. Papi, you got your first papi. How did you prepare to get in that kind of physical condition?
First of all, I never looked like that except for on that day. And if you actually look at the movie, like I'm only in that kind of shape in that one day with
No,
me.
it's not true. He was working out every day, this guy.
Yeah.
Well, they all were.
Yeah, we were training while we were doing it. But the day after that scene, that night, I had 2 pizzas, a pint of Cherry Garcia ice cream, and trail mix. And I couldn't even sleep because I had eaten, so I had to sleep like this. I was so excited. Yeah.
Were you a fan of the show?
I have to admit, I wasn't. I was like 24, 25. I was in professional theater, so it wasn't my generation. My nieces and nephews, very much so.
I was a fan.
When you were 10 years old. You were 10 years old. But you were 10 years old. I'm sure you watched it.
I did watch it,
Lunchbox, no lunchbox? T-shirt, no T-shirt?
No. I was a Miami Vice guy, too, so I'm trying to remember what it... Yeah.
Miami Vice.
Yeah.
I did a Miami
Oh, did
Vice.
you do one?
Yeah.
No kidding.
Yeah, 1987 or something.
Good guy, bad guy?
Good bad guy.
Good bad guy. He's a good bad guy.
One of the female cops falls in love with me,
Right.
so I was
I get it.
dashing.
Was it a love scene? Yeah.
A cop that was on the show?
Yes, Sandra Santiago.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yes.
It's a great love scene.
Yeah.
All right, everybody, Google and YouTube. Now, you used to watch the show with your father.
Yeah, man. Me and my dad, it was like our time, man. Like he was like, "Hey, son, BA on, Mr. T on TV." We used to all run in there and watch it. The A-Team. I remember one time I was trying to fix stuff like Mr. T did, and I had screws and stuff in there. I ended up swallowing a screw, and he's trying to get the screw out of my mouth, and he was like, "Oh," you know what I'm saying? But he waited till a commercial to do it.
But the biggest, I gotta say, the biggest fan, Charlton, you've got to be.
I had an A-Team gang when I was 11 years old in school. So I have the gang, and then there's another gang that starts in the same class after I had the idea of having the gang. So we couldn't have that because there could only be one. So we went to have a fight to settle who could be the A team. It's totally true. There's going to be kids in South Africa finding me on Facebook going, I was in the gang. And we went down and we had war on the field and we had a fight and my gang won. And so we were the A team. Now I'm in the A team. And I had everything. I had the dossier, you know, the shirts, the trading cards that you traded. I filled my whole dossier up. I had the action
these
figures.
fights were fists.
They were
right.
fist fights.
Wasn't-
Yeah, it was, but you know, as 11 gets. I remember I actually fought the Murdoch and I had a stick, he had a pole, and we ended up like stick fighting. Two guys, almost African style, like stick fighting. And then I grabbed his stick and I pushed him back, and I remember pushing him over a log, like he had a backup, and he fell. And I pinned him down and I was like, do you give up? Do you give up? Do you give up? And that was the end, that was the last,
You took the leader out.
Yeah.
But it gets better than that. This is the greatest picture. How old are you? Let's show his birthday cake. Check out his mom.
Oh, you have that.
That's Charlton.
My mom, okay, so this is cool. My mom took this picture. Now, when this picture was taken, I was too young, according to my mom, to watch the show. She didn't actually want, but this was her way. She's sitting right over there in the front. This is me getting her back. And you know what's amazing about this cake that I had totally forgotten about? If you look, that's the old South African flag, man, on there. And that is a black guy, black iconic character in apartheid-era South Africa. That was the power of Mr. T to kind of cross-cultural and racial barriers. It's unbelievable. He could walk into a shop and buy that.
That's beautiful.
And you know what? We on set all the time. Him and I had arguments of who was the biggest fan. You know, who was the biggest fan? He trumped me with that picture. He trumped me.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, that goes back.
That's it.
I mean, that's it right there. And then when you had a birthday when they were shooting the movie.
Yeah, so then it gets even more surreal because it was my birthday during the shooting of the A-Team. So now my girlfriend gets this picture and they printed this and they put it on the cake, on my cake, on the set of the A-Team, which is pretty
Is
crazy.
that the greatest? That's the greatest.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, that's the greatest.
That is it.
And it's one of those shoots where it looks like it's all day. Doesn't look like there's a lot of downtime. So I think you two guys hung out the most probably after shooting was done, right?
We developed a good rapport. We spent a lot of time together, so we used to drive everybody else crazy in the makeup trailer.
Chateau would come in and we'd be BA and Murdoch the whole time, or we'd be the other characters that we made up on set. And that drove everyone crazy, even the director. Joe, he was like, here you go again.
He was an African king. I was his advisor, Prince Mo.
Yes, it's correct. King, explain to this gentleman.
See, in my village,
Yes,
a lighter is very, very, very valuable.
yes.
So he has the big fat wife that plow the field and sing to him while he's making the love to the other wife.
But was this your first movie?
No, this was my first big movie. I'd done like little small stuff here
We
and
worked
there.
together.
Oh, that's
before.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we did a movie called Midnight Meat Train.
Yes, Midnight Meat
Not
Train.
sure you know,
It's not that type of meat train that y'all thinking about. It was a horror movie.
Where's a t-shirt for that movie? Midnight Meat Train.
I know, it's like you can't even say it
Yeah,
without
that's
laughing.
right, yeah.
But actually, it was based on this Clive Barker short story from Books of Blood, and it was this horror movie that I really loved. But the title just never really...
Yeah,
Can you imagine the guys that went to the movie thinking it was something else and they're like already there? Oh, man, what the hell? We'll be back with more from the cast of the A-Team. Don't go anywhere.